What's up guys? So this is Mark here yet again with another guitar lesson, and today I'll be talking about practicing major scales. So we all know the major scale, right? So let me play a C major scale. So we all know how that sounds like. We've heard it a lot of times. We've heard of scales, we've heard of major scales. But I'm gonna walk you through how to practice major scales on guitar today. So let's get started with it. So most guitar players, they know major scales in one or two positions. They probably know the shape really well. So I just put my middle finger to know where the root is. So for this, it'll be C major. A lot of guitar players know this shape. Right? Another example would be the first position. Right. So how do you learn major scales on guitar, right? Because the guitar is created in such a way that it's not that simple to know the note names on guitar. For piano, all the white keys are basically C major scale. It's so easy, it's so simple, it's laid out right in front of you. And then your fingering can be repeated after you go up an octave when you play the piano. Whereas for guitar, every position requires a different fingering, okay? So I see a lot of students struggle with major scales, and this lesson is catered towards the intermediate to advanced players. So you probably know one or two major scales shapes already. So the next step you want to do is get to know all of the major scale positions. So what you're going to do is you're going to practice all of them. So let me give you an example. So like the first one I just played, right? Right? So it might seem quite challenging at first. But if you just do it for a while, you just keep repeating, just keep practicing it, it just becomes second nature. So you want to just get that under your fingers. And I was just showing you an example because I've practiced this a lot of times already. But what you want to do is you also want to take your time and just visualize the shapes of the scale on the guitar. You want to know where the root of the scale is. For example, C is here. So when I play this shape, I know the root of the scale is there, and hence the shape is like that, right? And let's take another example. So I know the root of the scale is there, right? So basically the shape is is overlaying on the root. It works hand in hand, okay? And after you get this down, here are two other ways you can practice major scales. So just now I just said that the first way to practice major scales is by position. The second way you can practice major scales is just knowing the names of the major scale. For example, now we're doing the key of C major, right? So the note names will be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C. And I got this from Anthony Muthurajah, so shout out to Anthony. And he showed me this when I was just starting out in music college, and he made me do this exercise, which wasn't very easy at all. Basically, he just made me play the major scale from the lowest point of the guitar up to the highest point of the guitar, so you know the full range of your instrument. So let me just demonstrate it to you. So the lowest note on your guitar is an E, right? And that note is part of the C major scale. So I'm going to play the lowest note that I could possibly play in a C major scale to the highest note I can possibly play in a C major scale on the guitar, and back down. So this is what it sounds like. So basically what I did was I was just combining the shapes between the positions I already know, and I'm just connecting them, and I'm able to play, you know, the whole scale ranging from the lowest to the highest. And I'm actually not thinking shapes, I'm thinking more like note names. I'm thinking like E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Actually, I've practiced it enough that I can see the shape and the notes together. So you want to take this as slow as you possibly can. You don't want to rush through this. You just want to just enjoy this exercise, you know? So this is something you can try out. And the last way to practice a major scale is by using only one string. Okay, so for example, C major scale back again, right? We managed to play by position. We've managed to play all the way up, combining shapes together and going back down. How about if we take just one string and just play the C major scale? So, you know this note is E, right? So I'm going to play the C major scale on one string, going up and going down. So this is how it's going to be. So this is almost like as if you are playing a piano, right? Because it's just on one string, like, right? Those are the three ways you can try practicing your major scales. And it can be a bit scary at first because there's just so much information to process. But, you know, enjoy the process, take your time with it. For example, you'd have to practice all the positions in one day if it's too much for your brain to handle. You can just probably say like, okay, I'm just going to work on 5 positions for a week, you know. And by the end of the week, you know, those 5 positions are going to be so simple to you. And then the next week we'll work on the rest of the positions. And then the week after that, maybe you can do both. So just treat it as a fun exercise. Okay, and lastly, how do we apply the major scale in music, right? So what's the point of learning all these major scales if we can't apply it to music, right? So what we can do is we can play melodies of songs that we already know, or we can figure out melodies of songs through this major scale. So I just put up a guitar lesson, Talk by Khalid. Can we just talk? Can we just talk, right? So basically, that song is in the key of C major. So this is how the melody goes. That's it, right? So yeah, I had to figure it out too. Once you figure out the notes that Khalid is singing, you can play that melody in different positions on the guitar. So let's just take the first part. Right? So I can play because I've practiced my skills, I know what note he's singing, I know what degree of the skill he's using, so I can just play the same melody here. Right? Or I can play it even lower, in a lower octave. So what I'm actually doing is I'm actually applying what I've learned through practicing the major scales, and I'm also still practicing new ways of playing the major scales. I'm moving through positions, I'm trying to find which fingerings that suit me best, because I don't want to be contained in a box where like I can only play this major scale this way. I want my fingers to have the freedom to move where my ear tells them where to move, you know? So I can even play really high. Oops. You know, the fret marker here is really confusing. See? So that's what you want to do. You want to take songs that you already like, figure out the melody, have fun with the major scale, experiment with different ways to play the melody. In the demonstration I did this, right? You know, that's like a small articulation thing that makes it sound so much better. I slide it in. So yes, that's it for now. So I hope this major scale lesson helps you guys. Let me know what you guys want me to teach, and I'll be happy to, just teach and talk about it in the next lesson. So if you guys like this lesson, please like it, please share it, please comment down below what you like about it, what you didn't like about it. And please subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy these guitar lessons. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace guys, see ya.